And now we have fused to form one mighty robot.
Wholesale.
I'm the only one old enough to know that show.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Where are you going?
Is it Astro Moon?
Welcome to Budderside.
Oh,
Where the average age in the band is 32.
Yeah.
What's the high low?
Average
Yeah,
it
sure,
out.
we'll call it that.
I literally just turned 32. That's hilarious.
Yeah? Younger than you?
I'm the youngest.
Yeah.
So originally I wanted to do this with Sam because Sam and I are on the Monsters of Rock cruise together while he's in Faster Pussycat. And I wanted to talk Monsters of Rock cruise. But Sam has so many bands that we're here with Budderside, and so now we're going to pivot. But at some point we do need to talk Monsters of Rock cruise.
And I get confused easily.
Yeah, and then you have Dorothy as well, right? And is there another one?
Yeah, it's called Crossbone Skull.
Shut the front door. You're in
It's confusing.
It is.
There's a lot going on.
It really is. Is everybody else in 3-4 bands?
Something like that.
Well,
Patrick said
give us the roster.
Sweet.
I mean, give everybody like the full so that everybody knows everybody's bands.
Notable is Sweet. I sing for Sweet also in Budderside.
I've played for other people, but right now, just this.
Just the one.
Yeah, right now, just
Jim.
this.
I do this, and I'm a cover band bandit, man. Back home, I'm down in San Diego tomorrow with one. Keep it fun. Keeps it fresh.
Nice. So how do you guys coordinate Budderside? Is it just when you've got time, or is this the band that you tend to come together first and then everything else kind of has to fall in line?
Yeah, I think I'm constantly fighting to find us something, somewhere to play, somewhere to go, and play together. And then, we get a bunch of dates, and I'll throw them at the guys. And every time there's an open date that we all can fall on, then we do something together, really. When the big things like this come up, Aftershock, Louder Than Life, then everybody makes time, for sure. Yeah. But if anything came up of note, that was worthy of taking some serious time off from the other things, I think we'd all do that, because this is our
Like
band.
if you got a tour offer, you block it out. It'd be good.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did the Power Hour theme song come about?
I was co-hosting the show, and Josh and Matt just said, "Hey, man, you guys want to write the song?" And a week later, they had it.
That was it?
Yeah, that was it.
Wham, bam, thank you, Budderside?
Yeah, bam, bam, thank you, Sam.
So, what are you guys working on right now?
Our record just dropped in July. Just came out July 10th. It's called White Flame. And these were kind of the next things. We had Louder Than Life, Aftershock, and I don't know what's next.
I think we'll concentrate on, there were 4 super great songs that came out, I feel like better than the rest of the songs on the record. So I'll probably spend some time massaging those ones into everybody's brains. So I'll spend some time promoting each one of those for the next, at least through Christmas. And then we're looking forward to some touring. So,
So that is the next thing you're looking for, is that tour that you can walk off.
Yeah, the record's so good we have to tour.
You know Sam's not available in February.
Yeah.
March 10th.
I think
March
I'm
10th.
gone. I think I'm gone February and March as well. So.
We coordinate. Where everybody else is doing other things. So, we just make it work.
So, I don't want to call you a fledgling band, but as a band that's not getting a big PR company, record company push where everything's handled for you, how do you guys kind of DIY supplement that? Because I noticed you guys are very socially active, which I kind of dig. But you have to be now.
Yeah.
We just really work our asses off to create the best content possible, and I think we do a really damn good job of. You can put us up against anybody. It looks as good, it sounds as good, it looks just as professional as anybody else's stuff. And that's just because we work extra hard to get there.
Have you felt like your following is growing this album?
Steadily, yeah. It's going up a bit. Yeah, I mean, ever since Louder Than Life, I think we're up 5,000 listeners. So it's not flying up, but it's crawling.
Yeah. Hey man, it is tough.
Yeah.
These things are awesome.
It's hard out there in these streets.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm tired and hungover. Ask questions amongst yourselves. Normally I have notes, but I failed to have notes on this one.
Sorry.
What's the best song?
What's everybody's favorite songs on the album? On the new album? Jeff, what's your favorite song on the new album?
Oh man, I gotta take it back to Ghostlighting.
Nice.
That one's always my favorite. The music video, because we've shot a lot of videos for these songs and whatnot. And it's great that the full album's finally out and whatnot. But the Ghostlighting video, we did a whole Scooby-Doo gimmick on it, and it was rad. Super.
How did the writing take place with you guys in so many different places at once? Is there one main writer, or do you guys try and collab?
Definitely, we force each other to collab the whole thing. It's like everybody has to do their part. But when COVID hit, we really started writing together seriously. Like, we really wanted to have a bunch of songs going in with our producer, Matt Good. But there is definitely a sense of like, there's just a real spontaneous thing happens when we get with him, because you have to be so open to collaborating with Matt, because he's such a genius and he teaches us so much as we, give it everything we have, and he doesn't let us settle for something less than what we can do. So the music really grows up in the studio with him. So sometimes, like, I didn't go in with a lyric at all for the last session for 4 songs, and they all came out better than I could have ever dreamed possible. So
what was the most surprising thing he taught you, or pointed out to you, or kind of brought about after you brought him music?
Well, the song that Jeff mentioned, Ghostlighting, was a completely different song when we brought it in. And then he transformed it basically into what the song is now.
it was like a Green Day kind of a.
Yeah, it's all kind of happy.
It had a pop punk vibe.
Yeah.
It's pretty much just like the breakdown part. It's kind of the same.
The working title for it was Green Sabbath, because it was a little bit of Green Day, a little bit of Sabbath, and then it just became all pure evil.
Yeah.
All evil. Yeah.
Fair enough. I have to. Sorry. The sad part about this is that we're not going to edit any of this out. And it's going to just be it's just going to be me like sighing hungover, like, oh my god, please help me tell people about your band, because I really do like your band, and I'm just so fucking tired. So.
Oh, we can make it easy. If you spell the name right, you will find it everywhere. It's BUDDERSIDE on Instagram, Budderside.com, everywhere. It's it's easy to find if you spell it right.
Yeah, dive in.
How'd you come up with that?
You lost a bet.
Shut up! Who'd you lose a bet to?
All the good names were taken.
That was quick. I like that.
That's the
I like how
exact
quick
same
that
thing
was.
Kerry King said. He was trying to come up with like a bunch of names for the band, and he ended up having to call it Kerry King Band because every single thing he wanted was taken.
ours
Or
weren't
it was going to
taken.
be some kind of a legal thing to get it back or get it exclusive.
Yeah.
I think we had overflow of so many ideas. Like, there was a chance to change the name of the band, and Lemmy signed us initially. And I went to Lemmy and I said, before we put out the record, I think we should change the name. And he said he liked Budderside. So.
Oh, you can't argue with Lemmy.
Nope.
I mean, you could, but it would be stupid, right? So, is there kind of a Lemmy legacy still, like, floating through the music?
Well, forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we're all.
Would there be like an element you could pick out and be like, that's something that we were thinking of him for?
I think we owe all of our elements and all of music to Lemmy for everything he did. So.
He did create the heaven and earth.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of elements of all our influences. I guess the Motorhead thing, trying to do a bunch of kind of faster paced songs. So there's always kind of that energy. But yeah, everybody's influences get inserted somewhere else.
Well, it's a big amalgamation just in the bands that you're all in right now. Which cover bands are you in? I mean, what's your cover band kind of like genre?
Oh, we vary, dude. I'm in one that's like a pop, pop everything tomorrow.
Like a wedding band?
And then I'm in a classic rock one and 70s rock.
Okay, so the classic rock, sweet, Master Pussycat, there's that kind of very strong glam happening around here, and then the Lemmy.
Yeah.
With
We're all
the
definitely at
speed.
we're all heavy. I think our influences of grunge are heavier than anything else, so that feeds into it too. We're kind of a band of all decades, We really are. Modern as well.
I'm super happy with that. No, I am. I think that's great, and I am going to beg my John. Will you please edit out all the parts where I like fall over hungover? Is there anything else that you guys have coming up that we can promote?
Not right.
Just gonna work on the album and then tour.
Yeah, we're probably gonna do
Who
something in
do
Hollywood.
you want to go on tour with? Like, who's out there where you're like, that would be good with Budderside, right? Like,
Anyone really would be. I would.
Yeah.
who's the steak to your potatoes?
Nice. I like that.
I mean, I would love to go out with Pretty Reckless. Logan's with them 90% of the time touring. We've met with them a couple of times. I'd be really excited if that happened. Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard. Yeah, it's hard to pick one because there's like so many floating around.
Living or dead? Fantasy.
Oh.
Oh man, now that really does happen.
Well,
I know what you would say.
living for me is Alice in Chains.
So that's living and dead.
Yeah.
It's all in one.
My favorite band is AC/DC, so to open for them myself would be awesome.
Yeah. And, not wholly outside the realm of possibilities, because they are alive and they are doing the 50th anniversary tour.
They are.
Just saying, you gotta get your name in the room.
Yeah.
Dude, funny enough, especially, what is it, tomorrow night? The next night? Maiden, dude.
Oh yeah.
I think opening for Maiden, you have to do, it's such an opening slot that everybody knows, like, the pressure is on, so you gotta bring it. Maiden fans, we're all diehards, you know, and we want to get to Maiden, but, you gotta bring a good show, and everybody that I've ever seen ever open for them always brings it. Be a good one, man.
We did play before Steve Harris from Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
That was
Funny
halfway
enough,
there.
maybe I was like
Yeah,
fresh
fresh line.
Yeah.
1/6 of the way there.
Once.
I'm just saying, you know a guy.
Yeah.
Sometimes in this business,
Yeah, man,
that's all it
that was
takes.
royalty right there.
Awesome. Thank you for taking pity on me in my altered state. I have more here coming up, and this shirt is older than you are. It's my thing. Like, I have a Ramones logo tattooed on my ass.
Nice.
Like, I brought my first ticket stub with me. I'm like,
Oh, that's cool.
I'm full fangirling, and you can ask Sam. Like, I'm not the fangirl.
Awesome. Well, thanks for having us.
Yeah, no, thanks for coming out. And I promise that next time we see each other, I will be. Well, no, I don't make any promises. But I do. We can do this again anytime. I mean, Sam's got my number. I think we can fix it, make it better, have better timing. When you do get the tour to announce, especially if there's a San Francisco date, which would be awesome.
Okay. Hell yeah.
I was assuming it was I told them it was just you. And they were like, can Patrick come? And I was like, okay, Sam and Patrick's fine. And then I got
And we
everybody.
all came.
But,
We just gate crashed.
but actually, 9 times out of 10, that would be like, fuck yeah, let's do this. It's just how often is it going to be where I'm like stupid hungover and I have Marky Ramone in 15 minutes?
Yeah.
Right? Like, this is literally the first time I've talked to Marky
And we were
Ramone
late.
since the Ramones
And
broke
we
up
were
in
late.
1996. Well, and they were late. I just want to say.
Oh, we're still going.
The
Oh my
one
god.
thing that happened today
Oh, yeah,
wasn't my
sorry.
fault, was that they were
Oh
late.
no. Oh no.
We're not editing anything. We're just gonna fucking upload and be like, Budderside, do it.